Welcome to Dog Pound D&D. We have Fancy Cairo and Thick Anselm.
I'm glad we have
Extra
that to
thick.
differentiate between the two of them.
You have Fancy Anselm and Thick Anselm.
And Thick Anselm.
And they are discussing something that they'll tell you about because they're going to recap what happened last time, more or less. Or the last couple times, because I doubt they're going to be able to distinguish what happened. So go ahead, discuss what happened. Or actually, let's have our new person come up, and then you can explain what's happened so far, as if he was new to the party. And you'll all get 5 loot points if you pull that one off.
Oh. Interesting.
So, Grab and Dragon, are you at the door?
I mean, we can play it that way, sure.
Oh my god. Grab and Dragon.
So basically, the door bursts open, and coming to you on all fours is a full-fledged dragon.
Everybody
What?
looks over like, ah! Everybody kind of like,
Except he's only about 4 feet tall,
Yeah.
and maybe from the tip of his head to the back of his tail, he's like a dozen feet, maybe a little longer than that. So he's a very small dragon, but he's regal as fuck. You know.
Hi and Cairo, please roll perception. Actually, it wouldn't be perception; it'd be passive perception. But she's gonna roll her, what do you call it?
My passive is 19, and I'm only
Stealth.
looking for. I'm
My
only
passive
looking for
is
Cairo.
18.
My passive.
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter though because this woman over here, right,
Mhm.
Passive is 20.
leans over like she's gonna whisper to the man that she's there with, but like for some reason, like there's music going on, people are playing, whatever, right? It's loud, blah blah blah, and then all of a sudden like a dish drops and everything goes. Is that the kind of riffraff that Alvin's letting into town these days? And then it's just quiet.
And the
Fine.
dragon stands up on its hind legs and looks at the woman, gives her a withering glare.
She
And
just
then
kinda-
Then he goes back down on all four, and he starts just kind of like with a, reptilian grace. He just tracks his way all the way over here. And he just kind of props up at the edge of the table, staring at Cairo and Anselm and just going,
Well, hello there. Right, you're kind of small, right? Like you said, like 4 feet.
4 feet tall when he's on all fours. When he gets up, then he's like, impressive and
So right now he's up.
yeah, he's posting up kind of you see how his art is where he's got dragon legs, but he's using his arm, but it looks awkward.
Okay.
That's what it looks like.
1 second. 1 second. All right, so I speak in Draconic, and I say, "Well, hello there, friend. What can I help you with?"
I am seeking the Slayer of Fiends. Cairo.
Oh. Are you speaking in Draconic or in common? Okay.
That's how you addressed him.
Okay, cool. So I turn to Cairo. He's looking for you.
I am aware I can speak Draconic as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Was that in Draconic?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He goes, "You claim to be Cairo? Show
who
me
I
your
am."
power that I may know."
Oh, very well. I don't want to unsheath my sword in this establishment, but... And so Cairo will just take his hand up to his neck, since now he has claws, and he just drags his claw on his neck, and his hand ignites in light.
Then I have finally found you. I humbly present myself and ask for your assistance. I am Hiandria Loboscaden, Alawambarno Ethio, Ignenorax Olethriag. You may call me High.
Call you High?
Yes, it's an acronym, HAI.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Pleasure to meet you, High.
I come bearing grave tidings.
Great.
The world of fiends plans to invade. I was created to aid them in such a task by my father, a fiend of much power and ambition, a general in the demon armies of hell. He abandoned me for I was not strong enough and left me to chase other dreams of ambition and power. I require your assistance to fuck him up.
I see.
Oh my god.
Well,
In fact, Cairo, if the stories are in fact correct, you were there at the beginning of my story. Once I was a simple orc, toiling and fishing and fighting in Arnothad. Then my father showed up, claiming to be my father. I was raised by my mother alone, and we promised me adventure, power, and riches, and I went with him. Do you recall, Cairo? I don't know how we refer to it in world, but at the end of the last season, in the fight for the fate of the world tree, there was a dragon that escaped, a black dragon.
yes,
Whose
I
name is no
remember.
longer important to history. For me and my father and his strange companions tracked that creature down. We slew it, and my father did dark and arcane rituals on me inside of its blood, and I have emerged as a demi-dragon.
Interesting.
Whoa. That's pretty
Once
crazy.
again, will you help me kill my father and thwart the plans of the armies of hell?
Well, I don't see a reason why.
Because until they get here, I have nothing to do. So if you have something you want to do also, like, that's totally chill.
I want to finish one business here in this city, and then once we are done with that, then of course, taking down demons and fiends is not unknown to me.
That seems like we could do that.
We are of accord then.
Of course.
I
There's,
thank fuck. And he sits down in the chair like a dog, and he's just like, it's really hard to keep that fucking accent up all day.
Also, you
I'm
guys.
just a little orc, man.
Oh my god. Always the best characters.
Also, as you may, just so the people in the party recall, you do know there's a demon connection to the Rusty Shoe at this point.
Yes.
You have
Oh,
done
yeah.
that. But it's been like a month, so I wanted to remind you.
hmm
Yeah. I should inform you a little bit. I don't know how much you know of me, Hi. But
I know. Sorry, they get confused sometimes. Oh. So, what I know about you is that you're the leader of the Sanguine Blade. Is that correct?
correct.
And that they kind of all got destroyed because you had to kill a whole bunch of them because they kind of betrayed what it is to be a blooded hunter, and they all started becoming the monsters they swore to hunt.
Essentially.
Okay, good. Yeah, so I think I know enough.
Well,
And I know that you helped Alvin and all the crazy people, stop the end of the world a while ago. Thanks for that. I live in the world. That would have been pretty bad.
Yeah, that was pretty great.
one of the reasons
there?
why.
No, I wasn't.
And speak not of it.
One of the reasons why I'm so skilled in hunting fiends is actually, and Cairo will make it so that no one in the tavern can see what he does as he flares a part of his devil look underneath his skin and then kind of covers it up again.
Yep.
I am part fiend. It's how I obtained my powers.
I thought you were full fiend now.
That's how blood hunters work, right?
Essentially, what?
I thought you were full fiend
Should
now.
be fine.
I am full fiend. Yes, I've lost my humanity is gone. I am now fiend.
Yeah, it should be fine.
No, I just wanted to let that be known to you.
Wait, so you're both fiends, right? So.
No, I'm not a fiend.
Oh, okay, good. So I could still hear you. I could heal you even needed. That's good. That's good to know.
Yeah, I'm a dragon.
You
Oh.
can heal me, Ansem. You just can't heal me any. To point out, it's if you use a channel divinity or divine intervention effect to try to heal me, it doesn't work.
Oh, I thought also just like cleric. Like,
No, cleric
okay,
healing
cool.
works. It's the sources of healing coming from channel divinity and divine intervention.
Oh, okay. Cool. Gotta remember that.
Also, I would like to point out that this guy, his hands obviously are dragon hands, so it doesn't look like he can wield weapons. But I mean, he's got pretty sharp claws and shit. But as far as his coloration goes, it looks like a discolored blue or black. It's really hard to tell. He does not look like a normal chromatic dragon, but he's clearly also not a metallic dragon.
All right.
All three of you roll perception real quick.
Oh, what did I roll with?
I'm just really happy. About
Okay,
having
so-
found that. Why does guidance on?
So hi,
Sorry.
you don't hear this, but the other two definitely hear this guy whispering over here. And it's like, I wonder if that's one of Alvin's bastard children. He's been sleeping with a lot of wives, I've heard.
Oh my god.
Hi does not hear any of that.
Hi also doesn't really give a shit
Yeah.
because he knows who his dad is, and it's not Alvin.
Well, so to give you an idea of what we're doing here at the moment is we're looking for a man under the names of Rusty Shoe.
And he's a person, not a shoe, to clarify. We've been through it a bit.
No, look, I'm a dragon. I'm not stupid.
Oh. Well, it's just a common mistake. Anyone can make it.
Yeah. I will say though, it sucks when your shoes get rusty. That's not very fun at all.
Has it happened to you? I didn't know shoes could rust like that.
If they have
You're
steel
not married
tips,
metal
yes.
shoes, then.
Oh.
I'm an orc.
And then-
We wear metal shoes sometimes, and they do get rusty.
Oh.
Then
Good
you
to know.
got-
Good to know.
Yeah, if you get a caught on them and they're rusty, then you gotta get stabbed or
Oh.
something. The orc doctors don't make a lot of sense.
Good to know.
But
Good to
yes.
know.
So this Rusty Shoe is essentially trying to undermine the mayor's job here in the town, and he is dealing with some. Essentially, the Rusty Shoe is trying to deface him and ultimately wants to overthrow Alvin. But since the way the city works, the only way to replace a mayor is to kill him, as well as all blood lineage children of his.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I'm glad no other city does anything like that, so no other mayors that we know will get killed like that.
That's essentially how most cities in this world work.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oops. Bad career choice then.
Welcome to the job description.
No, it's the mayor of this city. He's that guy. He did some of the saving of the world with you, right, Coro?
Correct.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, you have a strange level of democracy where if all of that murder does take place, you're not automatically the mayor if you murdered them. No, you have to be elected in a general populace election to become mayor of the city for the rest of your life in your direct bloodline. It's a great system.
It's a weird system.
Blood
but,
dynasty by populism. It's a
It's a
good
u-
system, actually.
It's a unique.
Yeah.
It's a unique concept. It's a unique
But,
fantasy world.
the
Wheel of Time has the weave. I've got fucked up political systems.
the problem that we're going to be facing is that apparently this Rusty Shoe, while most of the time looks like a goblin, never looks the same twice. And he has some interactions with demons, apparently, from what we've discovered.
Real quick, quiet time for Cairo and Anselm. I'll give you a thumbs down when you guys can listen again.
Oh, we're being okay.
Wait, how do I do? Oh, there we go.
Okay, it's just you and me.
I would be vaguely familiar with not like a demon lord, but like a general of some notoriety. That would have been a goblin and always changed forms all the time. You wouldn't know much
it's
more than that, but you would have heard it.
Does he have a name or
Segradar.
the what?
Segradar.
Okay, cool.
And there we go. That's about all you know, though.
Yeah.
But he big guy. Important. Okay. Go ahead. Oh, do we have Cairo and Anselm?
Mhm.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay.
Okay, great.
But yes, needless to say, this Rusty Shoe person is not the best type of person around.
Mhm.
So getting rid of him is what we're working on at the moment. And
Yeah,
since
and we-
he's connected to the demons, it's imperative that he is dealt with.
And we have some ideas, I think, of where we could find him, or who he is, or what he looks like sometimes. You know what? I think I'm kind of confused, but I think we know what we're doing.
We know what he looks like in his primary appearance.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is that he never looks exactly the same for the
Yeah.
most part.
Mm-hmm.
We do
but
know
he
that
always looks like a goblin then.
not sure. He may not always look like a goblin.
But
Well,
we
if it does-
believe
Cause
we
it
believe him
sounds
to
like
be a
Sag-
goblin.
It sounds like Sagradar.
Who?
Sagradar, the demon general.
The Sagradal.
Huh.
Yeah, Sagradar. He always looks like a goblin of some sort, but he's a shapeshifter who just likes to do that.
Oh.
Oh,
Yes, that
interesting.
makes sense then, because he is shapeshifting.
Yeah, he always looks like a different one. That sounds like Sagradar. Maybe they know each other.
Or maybe,
Well, have we? I don't remember. Have we gotten like, have we been close enough where any of us had detected like demon or whatever or fiend from him? Like when like our
You have
Armok
not
and stuff
run
around?
into this. The only person that's gotten
Okay.
even close to this shoe was
Mhm.
Alvin on his own.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I was just seeing if we could like compare facts and like
The
it
only
would make perfect
person
sense.
who has felt any demon anything, aside from the little demon imp you saw, has
Mhm.
been the person who went under the sea.
But under the sea. Wait, what was that?
Armok, he's under the sea now.
Oh.
He likes it much better down where it's wetter, under the sea.
No, Armok isn't under the sea. He's over with Ikarath and the dwarves.
Oh, Disney? Oh, I forgot. I always forget. Yeah. Okay. He's under the ground then,
Oh, okay.
which is
Well, we're not
under the
underground
sea.
yet. We're on our way to underground.
Yeah, they want to go. What is it, Little Timmy? I think.
That's what you keep telling us, and we're kind of getting worried about it.
Where is I have it. I have it saved here. I made a specific NPC for, but I forgot where I put it. Wait, no, I put it in my art assets. Under important. I think that's what his name is. I think it's Little Timmy, but he's delightful. Anyways, he's not scary at all, and that's another party's concern. Don't worry, they may or may not die.
Oh my
Nothing
God.
ever made it out alive, so that's not worrisome.
but yes, to be honest, since most of the demon lords have been released, or all of them at this point, I think. I wouldn't
There's
be
one
surprised.
you're not sure if it's gone yet, if it's gotten free yet.
Well, I don't know if Sagradar is even a demon lord. He's just a demon general, like my dad.
Yeah, but I know it's more of the fact that if all the demon lords are released, I wouldn't be surprised if Sagradal himself has made an appearance in the city. Especially since it seems that,
What
from
are you
what we can
whacking?
gather,
I didn't mean to do that. I realize I have 2 spiritual weapons on here. I'm trying to delete one.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
what may have happened is there was a glitch on Roll20 a while back
Mhm.
where it doubled all spells for any
Oh.
spellcaster, so it had you had 2 casts of every spell.
Okay.
It didn't happen to Ikarath.
Yeah,
I think
it
I
was a
did.
little
Alright.
obnoxious.
Whatever. It's fine. I think it's only with spiritual weapons, so it's okay.
So it's if the Rusty Shoe is connected, he may either be connected or he may be Sagradal himself. But at this point, he seems to be so close-knit with his organization, he barely lets anyone within his inner group. From what we know is that he will either hang out around at the strip club or that of the theater. The strip club we've checked, but the theater if we do go in there, it's one of those things where they don't allow anyone except for those who are given permission to be in there, who have tickets to be at the theater. So we would need to figure out either who is allowed to be in there or we each have to sneak in somehow.
I'm not that good at sneaking. I ate some boots that made me quiet a while ago, but I'm not that good at sneaking.
Yeah, I'm not the best at it either. I mean, I do all right, but we're not the sneakiest party.
I can be plenty sneaky when I need to be.
We have some sneaky friends if we want to call on them, but for us here, we'll have to make do.
So then, the only real thing I could do is, I could get you in, but I can't make you quieter once we're in there. But, so it comes down to the possibility, how do we want to handle this business with...
Vote that we rip and we tear and we blast them to oblivion. Because, that's easier than trying to sneak this whole body in there.
Okay, that could be plan B.
Very well, then if we are going to be ripping and tearing under plan B standing, we will need to make sure that if we wish to continue walking around this city, none of us go in looking like ourselves. Because unless we want to deal with... one, we don't want anyone to know that the people who do deal with the Rusty Shoe are not connected to Alvin. Two, we also don't want to have to deal with Alvin's guards every time we show up here, since... I don't know if you know, Hi, but part of the guard population here is vampiric.
Is that... Are those fiends?
No, they're undead.
Oh, that's fine. Everybody has to die sometimes, and some people just don't get over it.
Yes, I'm just letting you know that he's got some decently powered guards here in the city, so we don't want to be constantly dealing with them hunting us down anytime we come into town, so picking out a disguise will be very difficult for you, but
Well, so polymorph and disguise self, they can't change the way you work, but because I've got too many limbs and stuff, but you could probably change me into like a griffin or a drake or something that has got 4 legs and a tail and wings.
That's true, that could work.
I've never had feathers before.
there are griffins in this town, so that wouldn't be out of the ordinary.
Who brings griffins to the opera?
Someone who's writing in style.
Ranger, that's it. Those are the only people who do that.
Well, we
Get
could
Alvin
disguise
to come in
ourselves.
with get Alvin to be the person going to the opera, and he has a griffin pulling his carriage.
Wow. We could
That
disguise
seems pompous
ourselves.
enough that they could go for it.
Wait, we could actually disguise ourselves as like wealthy, like
Could be
well-to-do,
Alvin's retinue.
like rangers or noblemen, and it's like we have a griffin. All noblemen from our city that's far away from here have.
Last
griffins.
time we went in there trying to look like noblemen.
Oh, that's right. It didn't work.
That's for
Unless
ticket.
you have a ticket, you can't go inside.
Well, maybe I go in with my clothes from what's her name that everyone gets.
I've got an idea.
What is it?
So when I was an orc, if we needed some shit like that, we just wait until we find out who has a ticket and then take it from them.
That's true. We just look to see who has a ticket.
It's called theft, and I'm very pleased to say I've done it a lot.
So we could steal a ticket off of someone from.
That's true. That could be the easiest course of action, actually.
Also, the thing that I definitely want to do, if we ever figure out who the Rusty Shoe is or someone who's close to him, I'm going to strike them with my hand when it's glowing. Because I'm going to put a mark on them that I can track.
I say when we find out who the Rusty Shoe is, we just eat him.
What?
This is more if he gets away from us.
Oh. Okay.
You did try and track some people down to the slums, but you just ended up being on the outside of something you didn't need to barge into.
No, that was more for making sure he was fine, because we were worried that after we heard all the people inside the strip club got murdered.
Oh no, I know. I just really enjoy taking things out of context. It makes me giggle.
Ah, yes. So, do we wish to post outside of the theater and wait to see if someone wait to see who goes in?
Wait, do we know who sells the tickets?
They don't sell the tickets. They're given to people who are given permission to be in there.
Do we know who gives you the tickets then?
Yeah, I think it's the Rusty Shoe.
It was the...
You know, someone, if you kept notes, one of you knows.
Oh, one of us knows who actually gives out the tickets?
I mean, you both might know. I don't know who knows, but I know somebody knows because I wrote it down.
If it's notes, then probably Noah. But the question is, where did he write them?
I forget.
The thing is, I think the note's on a different character sheet than the
It might be under Alvin's notes because it might have been Alvin that discovered it.
But
It's
Alvin
under
would've shared
Alvin,
it,
most
right?
likely. Yes.
Well, then we would know.
I just need to go into Alvin's character sheet because I have it written down.
But I made a note of it, and if I made a note of it, then it definitely means somebody else should have because it was important enough I wrote it down. You actually know both of the owners of the establishment, what the names are.
Yeah, we know both of the owners.
Mm-hmm.
Because one of them is, hold on.
Is it bothering you that you can't remember the name right now? Because
No, one of them is Trevor.
Yeah.
And then the other one, I need to...
Trevor owns the theater?
half of it.
Half
Well, he's
of
an
it.
investor. He doesn't really like manage it, but he invested in it.
Huh.
And who is the other one?
I gotta open Alvin's character sheet, hold on.
Well, Meta, if Alvin knows and Alvin would have told Cairo, then I feel like you can just shortcut this process.
It
And
is
just let us
James
know.
Barden.
James
Yeah, that's
Barton.
the one.
So if this Barden fella is the one who gives out the tickets, then let's go stalk him for a while and wait until he gives tickets to somebody and he says that's for tonight, and we'll just take their tickets and then you guys can disguise yourself as them, and then when we show up we're like, oh yeah, we're here for the theater.
We could do that. Or
I'm sorry, but I have to ask, what the fuck is a theater?
what was that?
A theater is where
Oh,
you
a
can
theater.
watch performances, entertainment.
Sounds like one of those little half goat men with a lisp.
That's a satyr.
A satyr?
Yeah. Well, that's what I thought we were talking about. But who wants to go see a satyr?
No, a theater, not a satyr.
Oh.
Oh, is that like the female ones? I've never seen one of those.
No, they're both called satyrs.
Oh. So what's a theater then?
No, a theater is a place where you go
Is
to
that like a
watch.
child of a monitor?
It's a building. No, it's a building.
Is it a building for satyrs?
No, it's a building where you go to watch performances.
Yeah, there may happen to be satyrs at the performance.
I mean, those are
You're not helping, Anselm.
I get really drunk.
Oh my god.
Yeah, James Martin, there it is. It took so long for Alvin's character sheet to load.
How many notes do you have in that character sheet?
It's more less of the notes and it's more of everything else that's on his character sheet.
Oh,
He got so many spells on there. It does too now.
So, yes, we can try to figure out where this James Martin is.
Well, let's find out where he's going, and then we just keep a watch on him. Or maybe we just try, scaring the shit. That works pretty well for me. I like to stay out of sight mostly, and then scare the shit out of people when I need. That's how I found you. I just waited until dark, and then I just corner people in dark alleys and yell at them until they told me where you were. It was a good system. It only took me 2 years.
I see.
Well, we've done stuff like that, but that's actually a good
I
idea.
didn't actually start yelling at people in alleys until about a month and a half ago.
Well, hi, that's actually a good idea. Maybe me and Cairo could try to talk to this guy or follow him or whatever. And if that doesn't work, then you could just try to scare him to give us tickets or
I've got
information.
pretty good eyesight now that I'm a dragon sling, I'm a demi-dragon now, and I can fly. These wings ain't just for show,
I mean, I hope so. But that's fun.
So I can fly and keep an eye on him, and then, he can't. It'd be hard for him to lose me because he wouldn't know I was there.
Unless he looked up.
Even then, I'll look. If it's a cloudy day, I'll look like a cloud. If I get high enough up there, I'll just look like a piece of a cloud.
Maybe we could disguise you as a cloud. And then you won't be able to tell.
I already look like one. What? You're not gonna glue sheepskin to me, are you? I don't want to be fluffy. That's not a word you should attribute to a dragon.
No, we're not gonna glue wool to you, do not worry.
Okay, good, then I won't.
then they saw your face.
Yes, I think it's best that you were... If you want to take to the sky, that means I don't have to.
I'm sorry, is the sky around here yours? Because you can, I can stay out of it.
No, you can fly. I can fly as well, but I prefer not to just pull the wings out every time I walk around.
Okay, yeah, I kind of have to because the kind of, I don't have anywhere else to put them really.
Yes, I can see that. The only time I'm willing to have my wings out is if I'm in a form that has wings.
Oh, that's right. You can change your form.
Yes,
That's wicked cool.
because I can turn into this. And now I actually can eat my wings out and not have to worry about
Yeah, but now I'm getting hungry.
it. You're not going to eat me. Don't do that.
Do they serve raw mutton here?
Oh, I'm
pretty sure you could probably get a special order of it.
I'm sure we could find it.
I would assume that they have raw flesh for the fact that undead live in the city.
I'm sure Alvin can arrange it if need be.
I mean, it's just...
Well, I don't actually have any money.
Raw honey
Oh,
and ham
okay.
seems to be in high demand in this city.
Oh, honey. Oh my god, yeah.
Miss Livy's particularly fond of the raw honeyed ham.
No, he doesn't have any... Wait, you don't... Yeah, we don't have...
I don't have pockets, and there's only so much room in my belly for the things that I eat that I want to keep for later, so I don't really eat coins.
I have plenty of currency on me should you need something purchased for you.
How about some meat?
Yes, I can purchase you some meat.
Okay, I'll parcel the horse.
What?
Oh. You know, the little beasties on 4 legs with the clippy clops and they go, nay!
Oh, you.
Oh,
A horse.
horses.
You want a horse?
What did you go think I was saying?
I don't know.
Meta, I don't know how many of the people in this tavern speak Draconic, but this whole conversation has been in Draconic.
Yeah, that's what I ask. Have we been having a whole conversation in Draconic? But we haven't established if you know Common.
Draconic normally sounds like a really guttural language, like ancient.
Yeah, I mean, a
power-
couple people are giving you strange glances, but not everyone.
Well, the point is that anybody who doesn't speak Draconic doesn't know that I'm actually talking like a little piece of shit, you know?
Have we established if you even know Common? I mean, I guess everyone does, right? But
Well, so I can speak a little bit of Common. It's not great, but I was raised by orcs. Because I was an orc. So I speak orcish mostly, and then when I became a dragon, I just kind of understood this language. But I was like, oh, look, there's a nice little helmet here. I'd like to eat that. And so I did. Now I can kind of understand everybody.
Oh,
wanna see
that's
the helmet?
helpful. No, I don't. No, you don't need to do that.
It's a helm of comprehending languages onto the table.
Oh,
that's awesome.
Yeah, so if I eat that thing, I can understand whatever you say to me in whatever language.
interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty helpful. It's nice because I figured out if you just eat it, it works pretty good. Because again, I don't have pockets. And also, and she picks it up, and with his like word dragon hands, it's kind of like watching a Lego try to do things that require individual fingers. Tries to put the fucking helmet on, and obviously it doesn't fit. Because you know it doesn't fit.
Yes. And it's gone again. Okay. But yes, we can get you some food, and then after
Iron
that we'll
iron.
go look for.
No, go on.
Don't have to worry about standing up and feeling lightheaded.
The other thing is if you guys know a farmer who's not very good at paying attention to his flocks, I could always just go get like a goat or something.
I
We could
don't.
always just blame it on aliens.
What's that, man?
Cairo just looks over at you like,
What happened
What?
last time the goat was like? What happened last time livestock was stolen?
there was a trial.
Yeah, it worked out well.
We can just get the meat. It's not that hard.
Yeah,
Or-
it's easy to buy one.
He kind of like just shrinks down into his seat and curls up a little bit, and he's like, "Well, okay, then. There's no need to be all snippety about it."
Anyways,
They're curling up. Oh my god.
Well, because again, he does mostly. It's what in battle and stuff like that. He'll raise up and he'll kind of stomp around, sort of like a Pokemon that's dragon style, where they've got like arms and stuff like that, but obviously larger arms and stuff. But most of the time, he's more close. He's closer to a quadruped than a biped.
When he curls up, Ansom's just gonna reach across and just pat him on the head. Oh, it's okay there, buddy.
He kind of closes his eyes a little bit, and he's like, "White." Yeah, and just goes.
This is so good.
By the way, I don't think I caught your name. He called you Helmet earlier, I think.
Oh, it's Anselm. Anselm. I said it wrong.
Oh, Anselm, that's a good, nice name. Strong. Is it just the two of you then taking on the demon cycle all by yourself?
Oh,
there's another.
yeah, he's well, there's two more, but one I haven't seen, and he doesn't talk much, so
Armok
I
would
don't
have
know.
told you before.
Oh, he did?
That, yeah, Ikarath
Oh, okay.
basically hired him for specific monster purposes, and so
I thought maybe he just left, which would be funny.
no.
But-
That would because there's been some weird time stuff going on because Ikarath
true.
Party 1 got out of the dungeon finally, and then we took a couple of weeks for this party that we didn't meet and some other stuff. So it somewhere in there while you guys were just kind of investigating the rusty shoe, Ikarath showed up. Also, Ikarath is blue and has scales now.
What?
Yeah, fun times for Ikarath. He showed up, and he hired Armok,
Okay.
and so he's now in Party 1.
Okay. Oh, so yeah, so we say it's just Luca, and he's Sleeping.
Yeah,
Well, does he need to go along with us to watch, or can we leave him like? I don't know. You people like to write things, right?
Yeah, I mean, he'll catch up. I could send him a message in a while and let him know where we went. He'll show up.
Right.
yeah, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
So let's go spout and find this James Barrel guy.
Yes, that sounds like it's the
Is
plan.
anybody else here a host?
Of course is that.
I don't know.
Because I'm getting hungrier and hungrier.
Is it one of our horses?
Oh, you guys use horses?
I mean, we bought a bunch of horses a long time ago, but we just kind of.
Well, just tell me which
Abandon
ones
them.
are and I won't eat them.
Do we have any of them with us still?
I don't
Alvin said he's keeping them inside town. Good. I think all of them are there right now, including the ones that ran away.
Oh yeah. Didn't another party find those? With
Yes.
Piano Man and Tiny Dancer?
But they were left here in safe falls.
Oh my god.
Everyone just keeps leaving all their horses in safe falls.
Alvin looks after the children and the horses.
It's
Shit,
amazing.
so Elton John, Crocodile Rock, Honky Cat, Rocket Man, Tiny Dancer, Piano Man, and Uptown Girl
That was
all
it.
here in safe falls.
That's amazing.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I'm
just
gonna
imagine
try
that Cornwall's the one taking care of all of them. They're just his little
Yeah, right.
baby herd.
yeah, and Cornwall technically has another horse too. So
Because I'm totally picturing Cornwall being like, come on, we're going to have stuffed tacos later with all the horses and everything.
Oh my god.
That kind of attitude where he's just like, oh no, spare horses. I imagine that Alvin stables are filled with like everyone's random lost horses. So there's probably more than just the ones we have named.
Cornwall, that's where all the cats are coming from. Cornwall's bringing home the strays and Terry's adopting them.
who keeps leaving their cats outside?
In the future, when we have a different adventuring
Alvin
party that's running
furiously
adjacent to
passing
this
laws about
storyline,
your animals.
when we have characters who exist at the same time now but haven't ever met us, they have stray horses that are also in there.
Everyone's just like, oh look, Safeall's gonna forget my horses here.
It's gonna be known as the horse capital.
Well, Terry has her way. Alvin's gonna live forever.
Yeah.
I think if Alvin has his way out,
Wow.
I think most people, given the opportunity in a fantasy world, would
Would
love
live
to
forever. Most characters already live for like a very long period of time.
All Wes has to do is survive until he's like level, 15? And then he gets to live forever.
I think like 20, you get like Diamond Soul or whatever.
18.
Or you
No,
can
18.
become a lich in a broom and live forever.
No.
And then you get abducted by people and brought 30,000 leagues under the sea.
Cairo lives forever now.
Who abducted him? So really, can you expect anything else?
I do.
Cairo
I think.
lives
I think I want to
forever
bring
now.
Wes back soon. I do want to play him again. Now I'm level 13 and he could understand all language.
Hey. Yeah, I can tell you this, Cairo actually won't die of old age anymore.
Dogpound D&D, episode
Wow.
6, Return
He's
of the
a
Hobo.
full-fledged fiend.
Yeah, he's a
Return of the
full-fledged
Hobo,
fiend.
love it.
Killing him doesn't he doesn't die to old age anymore.
Yeah,
'Cause
wow.
He's a fiend.
Well, as long as Anselm's alive, nobody could die. Just keep resurrecting. And...
We are going to live forever.
I have
No,
done
I
nothing
said-
but teleport bread for 3 days.
No, I said that we don't have tumas.
So, where are we going? How are we?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna go spy on.
We gotta figure out where this James
We're gonna do
Bird.
carpool karaoke or whatever it is, and go spy on James Corden.
James Barden, not
James
Corden.
Corden.
Distinctly different entities, because I'm pretty sure one of those two is very litigious.
We're all driving there.
Cut it on down South Park. Will me some friends of mine.
Oh my god. So yeah, we gotta figure out where this James Barden lives. Anyone who
Oh, so he
knows
works
about
with goblins, right? James Corden, does he work with goblins or does he work with normal people?
I don't know if he works with goblins or normal people.
Okay, listen, can you either buy me some meat or change back? Because literally my mouth is salivating right now.
What, do you see birds and do you get hungry?
I fly all the time, and whenever I'm hungry, I'm like, where's the bird? And I just eat it. It makes
Just
me
open your mouth.
He's got a strong prey drive.
Well, I think James Barden exclusively works with people who I think work in the theater actually. You know, who are known for something specific.
I long gone.
Do we know any actors then?
Why did I get so tiny?
You were very long for some reason.
Where are your legs?
Yeah.
I hover.
Anselm's actually gonna get up and go over to the bar. Because he could have done this a long time ago. And get some money, get some food. So he's gonna go over to the bar.
Hey, I'll take one potato meal, and then also, do you have just like half a horse laying around?
Yeah.
Do you have a...
Yeah, Anselm's gonna go. Excuse me, but who would he be talking to? Bartendy probably, or
Yeah.
half giant? Okay. Excuse me. Do you have well, how much raw meat do you have?
I suppose we have a few pounds in the back, but we get it delivered every day fresh.
Okay, well I'll take that.
What will we serve for the rest of the day?
Disappoint.
Yeah, right. Well, give me half of it then.
Alright, ready?
How much would it cost me?
Just carry 3, 4, 32 gold.
32 gold for half of the. Oh, I guess it's a lot, right?
It comes with 42 meals worth of drinks.
Okay. And since I'm taking half, okay, 32 gold. Okay, I'll give you 40 gold.
Wow,
because I'm.
How do
Yeah,
you want
yeah.
it cooked?
That's not what I have to do.
Oh, I don't.
Not. Can you at least try and clean up after yourself? If you leave a mess, half Giant's going to kill me again.
Sure. I'm sure.
I haven't been able to sit for a month.
Don't worry. I'm sure there won't be
At
much
one
of a mess.
time, that big oaf came in here and drank himself into oblivion. Damn near broke the table. He spilled so much booze on it. Fucking table warping. I know it was all sad when he died, but honestly, good riddance.
Wait, who is this that he's talking
I know
about?
exactly who he's talking about.
You didn't say he was talking about the big
Oh.
oaf. You haven't asked clarifying questions.
Oh. Well, wait, who is this big oaf that died? I don't know. Maybe I know him. Ansem says know him, but that's not exactly what Ansem means.
And
just to
Dragonheart,
be clear.
who is it?
Doro.
Oh, the former
Oh,
captain of the
I had a
city
feeling.
guard, Doro.
Oh. No, I guess I haven't come across his body. Oh well, thank you. I'll take the meat.
He said it's around in the kitchen. You can it's in the freezer. Help yourself.
Alright, so Ansem will go back and grab all the meat that he just purchased for High.
Absolutely.
And I guess, can you give us a couple of the drinks that that I purchased? I'm sure my friend will want something to wash this down with. And Ansem will go.
Certainly. Let me help you. And he just grabs one of the caskets and kicks off the leg and just rolls it over to the table.
Nice. And then back in Draconic, he'll say, well, here you go, High. Here's some. This is as much as I could really buy without shutting down the restaurant for today.
How much meat is there?
42 servings of it, apparently.
Yeah.
And it's raw?
Or
Yeah.
32, yeah, raw. I bought raw meat.
Oh, look at this smorgasbord. Well, thanks, mate. I appreciate it. I really do.
Yeah, just lick your plate and the table clean. He just asked for that.
He's just taking his time devouring it, but it's kind of
Nice. And we got all this booze too, so.
When this is all over, I'll make sure that this place isn't completely messy. Don't worry. I'll just use my magic to clean up the table.
Yeah, does someone... Oh, maybe, does someone have prestidigitation? It's probably Luca, I think, right?
Cairo has it.
Oh, he does? Oh, okay, then
Yes.
perfect. Then we're all good.
there's not so much of a mess when High is done because it was all refrigerated meat, you said, right?
Mhm.
So it's not like it was really leaking blood, but High does lick the table so clean that there's like exposed fresh wood.
That's great.
Varnish with his dragon tongue. But that's once he's done. Right now he's still eating.
Okay.
There you go. How's that?
Nice.
Okay, when I heard that you were going to go purchase a meat for him, I didn't realize you were going to buy enough alcohol to knock a normal person on his ass.
Well, it just came with it, so I just took it.
Maybe we could give it to Buddha Huda or whatever the name is as a bribe.
Oh, that's actually a good idea. Now we have like a bargaining trip, a whole barrel of beer.
We could give it to him, and if he doesn't want it, we could set it on fire and explode it in his face.
Or we could try to trade this barrel to some schmuck that's going into the theater. Say, hey, we just need your tickets and you get this whole barrel of beer.
And actually, a lot of actors are pretty good pickpockets. So if we find somebody who works at the theater and when a lot of the actors and stuff like that, they might be able to pinch us a couple of tickets too. And I know that they like to drink.
You're very intelligent, High. It's good to have you around.
I'm not actually that intelligent, mate. I ate this headband that was like full of smart things, and when I ate it, it was like, yep, that'll make you smart now too. Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Why do you keep telling him to throw things up?
He pukes up a headband of intellect.
That's hilarious. That is so funny.
Yeah,
And so we'll
no,
pick it up and look at it.
It's not like 3 different places my mouth goes. There's like my normal stomach, which is where the food goes, and then there's like my breathing apparatus, which includes like my gullet and my dragon breath stuff and my lungs and whatnot. But then there's another place that goes where it's just like somewhere deep down in my belly where like I get to keep my dragon hold, and well.
Oh.
Interesting.
That's where that stuff goes. If you have anything magic you want me to keep an end on that you're not planning to use, I can eat it.
Oh well, that's very generous of you, High. But I could hold on to my own stuff.
Really hold coins though in there because that really weighs me down, and also it's really hard to pick the right ones up. Like if you gave me a pouch of silver coins and a pouch of gold coins, and I swallowed them both, you get some shotgun mixed of them when I puke them up.
Oh, so maybe we exchange all of our money that we want to store for a common all silver or all gold, something that makes sense.
If it's like a bar of platinum, I can eat that, no problem.
That's a good idea. I love that you have a helm of understanding and a headband of intellect. That's so funny.
Oh yeah, no, I've got lots of things in here. I've got these boots, I've got these bracers, I've got a cape somewhere in there, although that one's pretty hard to puke up correctly.
Bracers? What bracers?
I've got a bunch of jewelry too.
Oh my god.
Intriguing.
Was it intriguing? And I know it's in, of course it's in, I had to eat it. But what is intriguing? And what does intriguing mean?
Oh no, it means like very interesting that you have all this stuff in your belly.
Oh yeah, well it's just like so. After everything that happened 5 years ago when you saved the world, I was just still an orc. I eventually heard about it, and then me pop showed up, and he was like, "Oh, you want to go hunt a dragon with me? It means power and glory and stuff." And I was like, "Are you my real dad?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "I'd love to." So I go off with him. We killed the dragon, and then there's like a couple of months where I was like getting used to being a dragon, and then there's a few months of training, and he decided that I wasn't strong enough, so he decided to go off and fuck somebody else's life up, and he left me alone. I've just been trying to find my way back ever since. And then I heard about Cairo, and I was like, oh, I'd like to kill me dad now. And so I was like, oh, I should go talk to him about it. And so here I am, and then just along the way, I keep meeting people. People who don't cooperate, and bandits, or I think that the headband was on a nice little elf girl. It's really hard to tell how old they are, though.
Paladin Lich.
Or is that who he ate? Paladin and...
I'm sure he's eaten a Paladin or Lich at some point.
Oh, those two.
What
They're
you're
not...
saying, you're guessing that it took about a year after the events of last season.
Yeah.
The dragon that got away in the season finale is who he's talking about. And so wherever his dad is, he took him off and killed the dragon and used the dragon's body to go through a whole big ritual and turn him into that. And then for probably another couple of years, he tried to train Hai, and you get the sense that Hai is still pretty orcish in thought before he got this headband of intellect. So not a whole lot of progress there, and eventually his dad just ditched him to go train other people or find other tools to use in the upcoming demon invasion. And then he's just been kind of hiding around trying to figure out what to do with his life as a dragon now. And when he heard about Cairo, he was like, oh yeah, that'll work.
Well, certainly we will, as I said before, we will hunt down your father.
Yeah, but unless you guys want to go to hell, then it's probably not going to happen until like he invades.
Oh, he's currently in hell.
Well, I don't know. I've looked around a lot trying to find him at first when he first abandoned me, because it's kind of like a lost puppy. I was like, oh no, me dad, where'd you go? Then I was like, later, I was like, even if I found him, I'd probably want to kill him. I don't know if I can though. He's pretty smart, and he sings nice.
He sings nice, or or what?
Yeah, no, he sings nice. He's got a nice singing voice. But still want to kill him because of all the other demon stuff he's up to. Plus, if there's an invasion of this place versus hell, and I've been to hell because my dad took me there one time, it's not a pleasant place. I'd rather get hell out of here than get this place out of here, so...
Well, I mean, it'd probably be better to stop them before the invasion, but we'll play it by ear and see what happens.
Well, that's easy for you to say since you're a species who still have an ear. I don't know if I have ears. I can hear you, but have you ever seen a dragon with an ear? I think it's my horns. I can pick up the vibrations in the air that regulates it back down to my brain.
Well, actually, can I look for your ears? Answer's gonna like...
By all means, if I have ears, I'd love to know. Where else do you put earrings?
Ansem's actually gonna, like, I guess, look around, see if he has ears, but he's looking for, like, more like ear holes, like a bird would have.
I'm
There's
pretty
a
sure
tiny hole between some of the scales, but that's it.
Okay. Oh, well, it looks like here, between your scales is a little hole. Can you... And Ansem will just kind of talk into it. Can you hear me better when I talk right here?
That's my ear.
Right.
Thank
Can you hear me better?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Well, I guess we found them then. I guess we found your ears.
Well, let's hope finding this bird Thurbin, or whatever his name is as easy as finding my ears.
James Barden.
Oh, you're very pardoned then. Let's go find him.
Yes, let us go find James Barden.
James Bond. He sounds delicious. Just in case things go really fast,
Yeah, I mean, if you want to eat him, just let me know.
Well, as it turned out, people have a really high ratio of bones to meat, and so they're really not worth it very often, except for like show. Look, I get hungry, but I don't crave people flesh. I have never eaten a dwarf, but they do have a lot more meat on their bones, so it might be willing to try someday, but not right now.
What about a really, really fat guy? They have a lot of meat.
The problem with really fat guys is that, like, they're really fat. And I'm a dragon, and so usually before I finish eating a really fatty kind of meat bag, it usually catches on fire, even though my breath is lightning.
Oh, that makes
And
sense.
you realize that that's the weird gleam in the back of his throat when he talks. It's crackles of lightning.
Oh, that's cool.
Remind me not to. Maybe we should stop discussing the pros and cons of whether or not eating someone is the right choice. Especially since we're in the middle of a tavern.
Well, yeah, I've already eaten, so it's not like I'm going to do that now.
Okay. But yes, I do concur that we should all go out and start looking for this James Barden.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I've never like actually done anything like this in my dragon form of friends, so yeah, let's go.
All right, let us head out to the.
Let's go.
And where are you going?
Out the door.
That's the door. Yeah, where's Barden?
I don't think you guys have acquired that information as of yet.
Yeah, exactly. So, Cairo, do you know where we could find this Barden fella?
I don't know of where where James Barton lives or where he takes his daily walks or any of that.
You can disguise yourself and go to the theater, and then you could be like, I've got a package for James Borden. And when they're like, well, he's not here right now, be like, oh, where's his house? I'd like to get this to him post-haste.
I mean, I'm sure Alvin would probably know.
Pun. I made a pun, because it's post-haste, and it's a package we're delivering. Post-haste.
Oh, that's a good one, Hi.
Well, thank you. You get the feeling that he's really susceptible to flattery. Every time you like reach over and scratch him, or you say that's good or that's smart, he's like, "Well, thank you."
Okay, so we could then theoretically go towards Theater Uno. There's someone I could disguise myself as that I might be able to get in. But the problem is that I don't know if he knows the residents of James Barden off the top already, or whether or not know. But there's someone who might have access to the theater, and I could go in there as him.
Oh, yeah, we could try that.
But I don't know if they're going to require me to have a ticket immediately.
Well, who is this individual? Is this someone who could just, you know, be angry and be like, you know who I am? Why aren't you letting me in?
The person who owns the other half of the theater.
Oh, Trevor? I had a feeling. Yeah, that one, Well, you could always make up a clever excuse of not knowing where Barden currently is. And be like, where is his residence? I've seemed to lost the address.
Or I could just ask to see if they know where Barden is at the time.
That's true.
So that is an option.
It's not a bad idea. But maybe we should make sure Trevor Martin isn't there. I mean, I don't think he would be, but it'd be kind of awkward if you walked in and it was two of you.
A peek inside the theater, and if he's not there, then we can walk away, and I will come back in as Trevor Martin.
Oh,
Who's Trevor Morin?
He's a higher up person in this world.
Oh, from Borrow's Keep? That Trevor Morin.
He's not just in Barrow's Keep, he's in many places of this world.
Doesn't he have a house there though?
He does.
Yeah, okay. My dad knows him. He's done lots of business with him.
Who is your father?
Oh, I don't want to tell you, because mostly you just out of nowhere you kind of turn like. So look at, I came by and I was like, the legendary Cairo. I should be nice to him and see if I can't work with him so we can kill fiends together. And you've been like allowing me to do that, but then Anselm's been like nice and he gets me meat, and you've just been like, don't talk about eating people and who's your father, and just like I'm a little bit miffed.
Well then, hi. You mind telling me who your father is?
Oh yeah, his name is Borgin.
Oh, God damn it.
Or at least that's what he was going by recently. He's gone by lots of names. He used to travel about quite a bit.
Oh, we know who. I know very much who Bargain is.
Oh, you do? Yeah, he's a bit of a bitch, ain't he?
Wait, who is it? Bargain?
Bargain.
Yeah, Bargain de la Sabaton is how he introduced himself to me. Although, according to my mother before she passed away, God rest her soul, that was not the name that he used then.
Oh my god. Ansel doesn't know Bargain, right? I don't know if I've ever met Bargain.
No, but Wes does, and Alvin does, and everybody else who was there at the end of last season knows him.
Yeah, Wes definitely does, but oh my god.
I know.
So yeah,
who Bargain is.
essentially, High was created by Bargain.
Oh my god. And Bargain's trying to start
Bargain's a demon.
Oh, was he? I didn't know that actually. Wow.
Bargain is a Warghest fiend.
Oh, I thought he was like a
general in the demon army.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Bum bum bum. Plot twist.
That's
Yeah, so
amazing.
basically when my dad started, he was just like a serial killer. He was like, oh, look at me, I'm gonna go around and kill people. That's kind of fun. And then over the years, he just got more and more powerful, and he had more and more fun. And the demons and fiends and hell were like, he's a pretty good bloke. We should bring him back every now and then. And then after he helped save the world a few years ago, they were like, thanks for saving the world, we'll take that. And he was like, oh, okay. But I want to be a general. And they were like, oh yeah, well, you're really good at that shit. So that's what's going on with him.
Oh.
Well,
Wow.
then.
Now I definitely want to bring Wes back into the fold.
Sounds like something they.
I
Well,
mean,
you
you could say that he's just like palling around safe
Yeah,
halls,
Wes
and we
could
bump
be in
into him
safe
right
halls.
now.
Why don't you go to Alvin, and Alvin's
Mhm.
entertaining Wes on a casual like. But I'm
Yeah.
sure,
I feel like Cairo hearing that this guy's father is Bargain would be
Yeah,
like, maybe we should alert everyone about
yeah,
it.
go
Yeah.
to Alvin, and Alvin, if you're fine with it, Wes could just be visiting from Shetland,
Well,
and like you're having like a
yeah.
normal sit down dinner at your
That's
little
true.
dinner.
Well, I had an
table.
idea, Meta, like if we do the like a one shot or a mini-sode for Wes,
Yeah.
then I had like if he's becoming mayor,
Oh
then
yeah,
I'd
he is
probably
mayor.
have
We have
him.
to work out some of that, but
Yeah.
also Wes is mayor of Shetland. Well, not
Mhm.
Shetland, but the
the
gnome
gnomes.
civilization.
Because
upon
all of that
Shetland.
stuff would have gone down 5 years ago. You know?
Yeah, and or
Yeah.
like in the last few years, but my idea was like at some point anyway on that mini-sode, Wes would probably go talk to Alvin to make some kind of
Yeah, I'm sure
partnership
there's trade
between the
agreements. You
towns.
guys, there's
Yeah.
actually a politics channel now. So you
Oh,
and
nice.
Dragonheart and maybe eventually Thalrak and Ikarath can all like use that channel to discuss like treaties and stuff. You guys have about 5 years to catch up on the stuff since you guys came into power, so you guys can work that out. In terms of city management, Elvin is a very unlucky man in that he holds the keys to that kingdom, and he will tell you how you can manage your city.
Great.
But yes, we'll do a mini-sode at some point when things are less
Yeah.
hectic here. But
Yeah, so-
Wes was on track, and just because I'm too busy to do that, I'm not gonna like. There's a chance you
Mhm.
could have failed, but like
Oh, okay.
your odds it was weighted in your favor. You would have had
Oh,
to
okay.
fucked up to fail, and
Okay.
I'm not gonna punish this storyline because I just don't have time.
And
for
obviously,
mini-sodes.
Ikarath would have helped you because they're
Yeah, Ikarath owns the land.
It would have been interesting to see Wes fail too, but either way works. He still has to. Wes still will need to go out on an adventure anyway.
So-
he still has to solve the problem.
You guys are headed to Alvin. Alvin is entertaining Wes for dinner, just catching up as good old pals.
Cool,
do.
cool.
I'm gonna flip us over, and that kind of ties everything in nice together. Of course, there's like 40 maps on Safe Falls, so I need a second here. We're gonna first go because we haven't used this map really yet. Where is it? Where is it? Come on, here we go.
Oh, Alvin's new house map?
Yeah, Alvin's new house map is gonna
Heck
take like
yeah.
14 minutes to load.
Oh my god! Oh yeah, this thing's huge.
There we go.
I have a new. I have a
Yeah.
new.
You guys are like
picture
in the
for-
middle or
for-
somewhere.
We're like right here.
Yeah,
Or no,
this
that's the
is-
second floor.
That's
No,
the
the
second
first-
floor.
yeah, you're
so
in the middle.
The first
Okay.
floor is up here.
Yeah, like right
So
here.
I'm painting up at the top
Yep.
top up there where the second floor is.
Does Miss Lippy still hang out in the foyer? Guarding?
No, where she has her own spot over here.
That's sad. You're such a good guard, Hydra.
But she kept trying to eat everybody who came into the
That
house.
was our point.
But no,
She
she
was a
can
guard
go. But
Hydra.
no, what she can do is she can go over here and walk outside, and then come up to the very front, and then go in through the front door because it's big enough for her now.
Okay, well she's hanging out in the lobby today because she feels like it. She's got her free reign. Who's gonna stop a Hydra?
Not a lot of people.
Yeah, right.
As we approach the house, if the doors are still shut, High's just like, I'm sensing something dangerous over here. In the back of me neck, I've got a bad feeling about going through that door.
That would be Miss Lippy.
Yeah, it should be fine. Miss Lippy's always pretty friendly.
We should probably let Alvin know we're here so that he can inform Miss Lippy not to attack you.
Mm-hmm.
So Cairo will approach and be like, greetings, am I able to just go in and see Alvin at the moment? As a...
I'm assuming Alvin would have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alvin will let people in.
Standing orders to let certain people in.
Absolute. Yes, we are well familiar with you, Cairo. However, you seem to have bought more friends, but I mean, it is Alvin, and he just gives you a knowing wink.
Yeah.
Ransom's been there
here before. Hi is a new person here.
This person.
I'll kind of take offense at person.
He takes offense. It's person.
Well, Hi is a new friend of ours.
Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. We're in front of other people now, so he's like, I would not qualify myself as a person.
Alvin,
per
roll luck.
se."
Alvin, roll luck 10 times
What?
as Alvin.
Oh my god.
Hold on, let me figure out where I have Lady Luck inside of my inventory. Oh, look, there it is. There's one, and then hold on, we'll roll one more. And then
9 more times. 9 more times.
4, 6, 8.
That's fairly lucky. You're fine. Continue along. Nothing. There could have potentially been something else for you to worry about, but you're lucky, so you are not worrying about it.
Okay, Carvit, he is a friend of ours that has joined our side. So
He opens the door and sees the Hydra, and he's like,
Oh, roll. What's your armor class?
24.
Wow.
Okay, then there's how many heads? 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah,
8.
8 heads. I specifically made that. This is one with a very, very, very small amount of custom artwork specifically for this campaign. All right, so here's the first 4 heads. What did you say it was again?
24.
23 misses. 23 misses. That one hits, unfortunately for you. And the other 4 heads. One of them hits normally. So now I have to find these. $23 damage as 2 of the heads
What kind of damage?
piercing. A bite would be piercing, I think.
Yeah, she bites.
Like, and rips in. One gets just into your arm and leaves bloody holes in it. However, the other one rips a small chunk out of your wing, inhibiting your ability to fly well until you get healed.
I'm going to blast her with a dragon's breath attack then.
Oh, absolutely. Go ahead.
That's a cone 30 feet, so it'll hit all of her heads.
God.
It's also not supposed to be a strength save. It's
All
a
right.
dex save.
44 damage. And she looks taken back and blasted. And she roars. Alvin, you can probably hear this, but all of Alvin, I'm gonna let you handle your staff because you know what you directed.
Yes.
I'm not gonna pretend to figure out what you've told your staff to do in situations like this.
Immediately, that would mean Ulivar and Hathra would come running in. I didn't give myself control over everyone I see now, but those two would come running in because they're the
Where are
beast
they?
tamers. They're outside where Miss Lippy usually hangs out on the left side.
Okay.
Ulivar
I'll
and
get you
Hathra are
permissions
beasts.
here.
Are the two beast tamers.
Yeah, I'll get you permissions here.
So they would come in and start calming her down.
I wish I had calm emotions.
What is High doing after that?
Oh, High backed the fuck after he breathed the fire. He backed the fuck out
Okay.
there. Then he's sitting here like breathing, all tensed up, trying to get his dragon breath back in case it comes out again.
Yeah, and then so those two would calm her down. Let me remember. I think Nobalt has the ability. Nobalt and Philatolo could probably make sure that she's up to health, and then Iverlon would step in the way to ensure that
Doesn't have the poison.
Miss Lipley doesn't go after her.
Okay.
After her again.
Okay.
There.
Tim, what is happening out here? That was not normal. Hold on.
Alvin's long suffering.
Cairo and Ansem, pleasure to see both of you as always.
Always good seeing you, Alvin.
Why is Miss Lippy hurt? Why are we in emergency protocol for Miss Lippy?
Like ozone in here.
Oh, well, we brought a new friend with us, and, well, he's kind of a dragon, and, yeah, they kind of attacked each other. Little bit of a mess.
That would make a bit of a situation. I see. Give me one moment. Hello? Oh. I'm now see as to why the problem is.
Yeah, because he's not upright right now. He's like on all fours, kind of like wolf-like, just waiting for Miss Lippy to come through the doors.
Feral.
No, not feral, draconic.
Yeah, Ansem's gonna follow Alvin out too. Hi.
And he says to Alvin in draconic, "Is that your beast of guardianship?"
Yes.
I congratulate you on such a fierce protector. But seriously, what the fuck?
Well, she certainly does. A long time ago, there were several people who kept just barging into my house, and Miss Lippy did get the orders to attack anyone who she did not know on sight. Now that she's in
That was a foolish order. What if you order food deliveries and she does not know them, and she eats all of your food as well as the delivery man? What then?
That's why the guards receive the food, not the delivery people come in.
Alright, come here, Hi, and Ansem will walk over.
Closer to you. It was still just glaring at the doors. He hasn't even looked at Alvin this whole time.
Okay, let's see. How much damage did he take?
23.
Like the most.
23, okay. I'm just trying to see what I could cast that would kind of cure it all. Alright, I'll do
Actually, you can see his health bar.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Not the numbers on it, not the
No,
exact
but
number.
you can see like the general amount. I implemented
I
that across
believe
the board.
I believe High might be the beefiest character in the campaign.
Nice. I'll do a level 2 cure wounds on him then.
Well, the current
that's not enough.
active character, if John Zalva was
Terrible.
still in the campaign, I think
That's true. He doesn't have a shitload of HP.
Oh my god.
level
yeah.
13 John Zalva would be mighty
In order for
beefy.
Gonzalez to be able to do anything, he has to get rid of health.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah, that was his whole. Because
yeah, when you kill him, he stops
John
bleeding
Zalva's
and
real origin story is he was what's left over from Meaty the Mama's Beast.
That was not as
Oh,
not as
man.
much as I hoped it would be.
no, but it's enough to get High to be like, thank you, Anselm.
You're welcome, buddy.
Miss Slippy, now calm down. I understand you hurt.
Ah!
No.
High follows Alvin, but only like up to the door. He's still outside the house. He's
Yeah,
still
Wes will be next to him. Walk with him. I mean, and some.
Miss Lippy, calm down. It's fine, okay? I can see that you had a dispute of interest.
And she just kind of looks at you and then looks at her blasted body and then looks back at you.
Does she need some help there, Alvin?
I've got it. Don't worry. As Alvin takes his hand and slams it into his own chest and heals
Jesus.
Miss Lippy for 40 hit points.
Whoa.
There you go. It just kind of turns away.
Ullivar and Hathro, could you see that Miss Lippy is tended to the last of her wounds? I must go into meeting with everyone here.
And they kind of nod and they start shuffling her away with the emergency protocol, which I assume was established as honey.
Yes.
And you just
Honey.
see them waving jars of open honey and
Honey
slowly
and
leading her.
Coated meat
Oh
as
my
well,
God.
because she likes meat coated in honey.
Yeah, honey coated ham.
Yeah, honey glazed ham.
Honey, yeah, but it's raw. It's raw honey glazed ham somehow.
That's true. Oh my god. Treya, what are you doing here? No, I'm just
She's
kidding.
gone. And we
the West-
gotta bring in our new friend. Are you in the retirement home right? Where are you?
Yeah, he is. I got him. I gave him a new picture too. Oh, so the old one pops up, but I gave him a new picture.
Yeah, you have to assign him the new token.
Also, I can't even. Yeah, send me that in Discord, and we'll fix that later.
But yeah. So Wes, well, maybe. Is there a way I could show you guys the picture, or?
My fox.
I
is
just
in
send it to me
here.
in Discord. I'll get it put in here in a second while you guys
Okay.
talk.
My
Oh,
fox.
I sent it to you.
with me.
It's there. It should be
That's-
there from like a couple months ago.
That's Alvin's familiar is the fox. So the fox sits in here with
send
me.
it again
Alright.
because
Okay.
I'm gonna have to do it real quick, like here in the download.
Mhm. Let me.
So, terribly sorry for your very abrupt introduction to everything. Hi. No, is that your? No, sorry for your abrupt introduction, Mr.
And you're talking to me, right?
Yes.
I am Hiandrial Buscadan, Alawambar Noethio Ignendorax Colethriag. You may call me High.
I see. My name is Alvarek Malkath Venstein Harvich Devonia. Everyone here calls me Alvin. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
So maybe Wes will walk in. I think at this moment as they're saying their names, like a little walk-in introduction. My God, what's with all these people with mouthfuls of names?
Yeah, I've
Hey.
always had a mouthful name, Wes. You know that. It's the reason why everyone
Yeah.
calls me Alvin in the first place.
Well, hey Cairo, how's it going? And Ansem, it's good to see you again. And so, what do we call you, Dragon Guy?
We call him High.
Oh, that could be confusing, but okay, cool. What brings you guys over here? It's been a while.
They've been in the city for a little bit, Wes.
Oh, really?
Yes, we've been working on something for Alvin.
Oh, nice. Well, I don't know if you guys heard, but I finally became mayor with the gnomes back home, and Alvin invited me over, and we're discussing some political stuff, trying to help my people get establish a community. It could be difficult sometimes when the island's owned by Icarus, but you get that,
Well, yes, it's very understandable. I assume that the three of you have. I'm assuming you two brought High to introduce him to me, and also so that I can explain to Miss Lippy that we're not supposed to attack him on sight. And then on top of that, you probably have something to tell me beyond that, because usually there's always something that you would like to discuss with me when you arrive.
What are you guys here for this time? You
Oh,
only visit when you need something.
Oh, well, that's right, Alvin. We gained some information, and we needed information, and then we had more information to give you. It's been a bit of a morning, but High believes that the Rusty Shoe is some demon lord, or general. I think it was general.
Labrador.
Yeah, that guy. We need to know where James Corden lives, and
Bargain.
oh, right. Because we're trying to get some tickets so we could go into, the theater as we've previously discussed. Oh, and
I don't know who this is. I know of a James
I'm gonna
Bargain.
tell you some. We're gonna play the game that John hates, except for Dragonheart. You're fine. You gotta stay. But everybody else, when I put my thumb down, you can come back. Okay. So James Barden is the other, as you know, the other half investor. But what he's most famous for is being an eccentric playwright, and he passes all of his scripts through a double door system. It's like door, little room, door, wherever this guy is. He is said to have never left there, and the person that handles all his deliveries in and out is let me go find it. What is sort of a ghoulish undead thing in a maid outfit that does all of the deliveries, and her name is Stydia. And that's the only thing that ever goes through those doors, to do hand deliveries of things that go through those doors. Nobody has ever seen James Barden except for potentially Trevor. Nobody sees James Barden ever leave. But plays do come out of there. It's like a room underneath the he lives in a room underneath the theater. But he keeps coming out with new plays and new operas, and people keep loving it, and it's all the rage. It's basically like the Avengers movies, like that whole saga, but for this time.
Okay.
That's what you know.
All right.
All right, you guys good? Got both of you?
Do we?
I don't know, do we?
Hmm?
Hi.
we're good.
Hi.
Everyone's
Hi.
here. Everyone's
Hi.
on meeting.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
So, I mean, I can tell you that Barden has never been seen. I have not many people see him. An undead maid handles all of anything that comes out of his room. She's the only one that, and even she doesn't directly interact with him. No one has ever seen him leave, and he lives underneath the theater.
They do transport waste buckets.
So,
Interesting.
if you're going to find James Barden, you would need to get underneath the theater to wherever room he lives in there.
Huh. Well, I mean, we are trying just to get some tickets. So if we could find the maid, and if she was giving someone tickets, I guess we could always try to get them from there.
You could. I don't even have a ticket to that place, to let you know, so... So if you're trying to find a ticket, I do not know where you could get one. Someone who might know is Trevor Marin if you wish to go speak with him, but...
Oh yeah, that could work too, I guess.
But realize usually that whatever you ask for from him always comes at a bit of a price. Usually as a favor back to him.
Oh, well, okay, I think we have an idea. But there's another piece of information we came with. Hi, would you mind telling Alvin and Wes the rest of the information?
The rest of the information?
Yeah, what you told us about your dad.
Very well.
Oh, is there another dragon about?
No, much worse. In fact, my story really begins, well, in your hands. Do you remember the battle at the end of what would have been the end of the world? When you slew dragons and stopped whatever was going on with the world tree?
Yeah, how can we forget? It was like a pivotal moment in our lives, so yeah, we remember.
A black dragon escaped from that fight, did it not?
Yeah, the one that was decided to be a fool and was flying well far
My
beyond my reach.
father marked that dragon and decided to hunt it down for his own devices. So he came and found me in Anuthad, where I was but a fisherman, and he took me and promised me riches and power and glory and slaughter.
Intriguing.
And we tracked that dragon down and we slew it. And he enacted a dark ritual in which he submerged me in the dragon's body, from which we had ripped its heart and replaced its heart with my own orcish body.
Ripping hearts from bodies?
4 hours I soaked and reveled in the joy of the kill while he performed the dark ritual. And when I emerged, and he kind of flexes and he goes up on one leg and he goes, I was the towering power that I am today. And he kind of thuds down and he's like, and he's leading, he's a general in the demon's army that are planning to invade this world, and I was to be at his right hand, but I did not impress him enough. I was not powerful enough. He did not stoke the rage that he wanted to see in me himself until he left. And so when he abandoned me, I determined to take fate into my own hands, and I have tracked down Cairo, killer of fiends, to help me slay my father and defend this realm from the demonic incursion that is sure to come.
That's pretty intense.
I
Your father
see.
doesn't happen to be
And as
Cyrus,
you're saying
right? I
that,
know someone.
one of the
I know someone
cats
who rips hearts out.
heads up and just puts its paw on your forehead.
Cute.
And then it just walks away.
Father was known by many names. In Anuthad, he was known as Judas Cleric to my mother, but in times past, he had been known by other names as well.
No.
But apparently, you know him as Bargain de la Sabaton.
Wes just does a spit take.
So that tiger-looking fellow.
Bargain?
Yes, the one
Bum, bum,
who
bum.
Well, Wes says that because he like spent a lot of time with Bargain, right? When they were on
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
islands. He's
I
like,
think
wait.
he was at the same party with him, right?
Yeah. As in party. Yeah, with him and John Sava. Yeah.
Yep.
Bargain is a Warghast demon or fiend, neither demon nor devil, but evil nonetheless. His whole purpose in life is to infiltrate, accumulate power, and destroy goblins.
Well, fuck me. I thought he was just a bard.
No.
he was far more than a bard.
Survived too long after the wars between their kinds. He evolved and became stronger and could simulate being other kinds of creatures and different types of magical powers. And he seals himself away as a creature or a being of limited power, you might say. To blend in equally with his friends and his foes alike.
He made a
Usually-
bargain for his
It
soul.
ends with him leaving in the middle of the night with dead bodies behind him, but apparently he liked you guys or something because he helped you guys save the world. Which that's going to come back on you now, for surely the demons had taken notice of the part he played and the power which he displayed, and they recruited him as a general in their shenanigans yet to come.
Well, I did always wonder what happened to him, but now I guess I got my answer. And it's not a great one.
No.
Certainly is an interesting turn of events to deal with. Very well.
Well, I guess we gotta go kill Bargain.
Yes,
On the list, yes.
certainly is sad to kill him since he did do a favor for me, but guess it has can't really.
Unless you could,
Alvin
know,
just keeps taking the hits.
He's doing the thing again. He's,
unless you could, like take me back and not join the demons, and because if he just came back and wanted to be my dad and live here and not be a demon general, that'd be pretty cool too.
Wes reaches over. Oh, buddy. Puts his hand on his. Oh, buddy.
Wes can be your new dad.
Oh my god.
I don't need a new dad. I need my old dad to act like an adult.
Pyro
Well,
should
sometimes
turn
a lot
into
to ask for.
Pyro should turn into Bargain.
No.
Wes saying with his arm on High's wing or whatever's closest. Well, I mean, I know someone who likes to adopt a lot of kids, a lot of strays. Got a side eye, Alvin.
Alvin just kind of completely ignores your existence as you say that.
Love
He
it.
just kind of gently glares at you for a moment and then looks back at everyone.
And you hear
Wes is just smirking.
at
Is
the door.
someone come in?
1 second. Let me go and grab our NPC list. There's so many NPCs. Do we have the prop? There we go. Oh god, that's such a long name. Let me fix that there. And you just see Ollie walk in. Hi, Dad!
Hello, son.
Isn't he grown
How
up
are
now?
you?
Isn't he like medium aged?
He was born just before
Yeah, how old is Ollie at this point?
the time skip, so he's like 6 years old.
Oh, so he's
Oh my god, I
he's
forgot
still a
about the
small
birth
kid.
volley.
Hi, Dad!
Hello, Ollie. How are you?
Hi. He starts crying and holding his hands up to his face.
What's wrong?
Oh, he threw a rock at me!
Threw a rock at you? Did Rendavius throw a rock at you? Or
Yeah, he said in his street.
Why did he throw a rock at you?
Oh, he said I'm your favorite.
None of...
Hi is just staring at Ollie like, what the fuck?
And keep in mind, this is very close to what Ollie looks like because obviously it came from Alvin and
Yeah.
Terry, and that's about what you would get out of that.
Yeah, he looks like a tiny anime version of Alvin.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Hi's freaking out because it's a dragon child.
Oh,
But yeah, Alvin just leads down over to Ollie. It's like, no. He's saying mean things because he's going through an emotional state right now, Ollie. So he didn't mean
is
anything.
that
and
why
it's-
he always locks his bedroom at night?
Yeah, probably.
Sounds like Randy.
But
We used to have sleepovers.
I mean, you could always see if Skrank wants to have a sleepover.
But Scrank stinks.
Does he keep avoiding taking a bath?
Shh, I was supposed to tell you.
Oh God. All right. It's very simple. If he's not taking a bath, then if he still stinks, I can clearly tell you. If you just inform Mother that he still stinks right now.
Well, I can't tell on my mother because then he'll tell on me.
Okay, then I will handle it because I can do something similar to Terry. Don't worry.
I'm scary sometimes.
A little bit. But I will just pet Ollie's head. He's like, "No, I'm going to finish talking here, and then we'll solve things." I think Cornwall's in the house right now. If you want to go see if you can talk with him and play with him, I'm certain that he'll hang out with you,
I'll go
Ollie.
play with the horses. And he goes running off. Cornwall, guess what's gonna happen?
Of course. And Alvin will stand back up, just walk back to the front of the table. What were we saying?
What was that thing?
That was my son.
Why was it so small?
He's a child.
That tracks. Okay. Sorry, freaking out.
He's only 6 years old. He's not my son.
Westerns, have you never seen a child before?
Not a dragon child.
Huh.
He's
Seen
not,
lots of orcs childs, of course, but they don't look like that.
he's not a
There wasn't even
He's-
any blood on him.
He's a dragon descendant, not because I'm not a full-fledged dragon. Mr.
Of course
Hyde.
you're not. I'm not a full-fledged dragon
And
either.
Alvin, you just hear in the back of your mind, yet.
Yet.
That's it. That's what you hear.
But it was in Icareth's voice.
No, it was in the deep, dark voice that have come to know,
Yeah.
become familiar with.
My God.
But yeah, so he's part dragonborn, such as myself. So yeah, he certainly takes off of both of his parents, but to be honest, he's very similar to being a kobold almost. But so we have to worry about bargain now.
Sounds like it. Just when I thought we were done with demons and
No, there's lots of demons,
The
Wes.
demons are coming.
All of the demon
Many
lords.
Many
have been
lords, many
freed.
generals, many
Ooh.
troops.
I guess I've been out of the loop being on my island.
Yeah, you've kind of been away, and so we've in the time past, me and Cairo have discussed that the demon lords have gotten free.
Also,
Oh,
Anselm,
great.
there have been sightings of baby Cracosauruses.
Baby Cracosauruses. Oh my God.
They're not like bothering your villages, but they do exist. Like
Wow.
occasionally you'll find like a dead goat or a sheep or something that get out of its pen, but
Mm. Yes, we got.
they're not really
issues
being
back
a
home.
nuisance. They're just
Mhm.
existing.
Okay. Interesting.
It's not like I found a demon sigil underneath the city that I had has been cleared up at this point.
Oh.
Just
Oh, God.
offhanded.
Yes. So, do you remember those demon sigils those sigils of summoning that we found when we were in the place?
Mhm.
Yes. So one of those was underneath the city.
Oh, great.
So, if that's the case, Cairo was keeping count. Then, if that symbol has been used successfully, then all of the primary demon lords have escaped.
Oh, great. I wonder if I still have that problem back at Nomirium. I wonder if that has anything to do with that.
I would almost be certain that it is.
Oh, great. Well,
I can tell you.
great. I have some work to do outside of the city now.
Possibly. I have more and more things to worry about.
Someone's got it rough, honestly.
But
You ever wonder what it was like to be like the mayor of a town in a fantasy setting? This is Alvin. This is what it is.
Right?
um,
Nobody ever thinks about the guys having to clean up after the heroes.
so now we've got. Not only do I've always worried about demons. Now I've got Bargain to worry about, and on top of that, I've got worry about Rusty Shoe trying to overthrow me, and that he's possibly either a demon general connected to a demon general. So lovely.
Shit.
I
This is
mean,
what it's
Alvin
like to
needs to
be-
come out of retirement
Situation
and
is
kick some
lovely.
ass for a bit.
Yeah. Is this what it's like to be mayor, Alvin? Shit.
It's when the city has gotten as big as this, and when there's a lot of controversy surrounding your election, then yes, but luckily there's not a lot of controversy surrounding your election as mayor.
That's true.
Don't worry,
I
you'll
mean-
get hard life choices to make that you're gonna hate both options, but you gotta choose the better one. That's what
Yeah.
happens when you have responsibility.
Well, I still have like 30% of my population to save, so
Yeah.
it's a tough spot to be as a mayor.
So, so yes, if you want to look for, as I've said before, try your best not to get caught on anything you do, but as I am now the one who enforces law, I can't easily break rules within my own city. But just try your best not to get caught by the guard, because the guards are very strict these days, because we try to crack down on crime as we can. Just don't let anyone know that I'm giving you all this information in the first place.
Absolutely, Alvin. We're not ones for spreading rumors about you or telling people what you're doing. So
Yeah. Also, if you find the people who keep saying that I'm sleeping with everyone's wives and husbands, could you please bring them here?
absolutely, Alvin.
This is getting very problematic at this point.
And you hear from upstairs, Alvin!
It's Terry. Okay.
Are you gonna stop working soon? We talked about this. You need to take time to relax.
I have guests here.
I understand, but you're always working. I'm so worried about you.
I'm fine right now. Don't worry. I'm just talking to. Wes is visiting here, and I'm also in Cairo, and Anselm, and a new friend
Make
of
sure
theirs
you
is
clean the
visiting.
room up afterwards.
Why? Oh,
Out of
is that?
character, Terry is not a big fan of Wes. I forget
remember.
why. I forget why, but I just remember it existing.
No, Terry, really? Because Terry and Wes were friends.
You were, but then you did something
I thought it was just the way you
when
dress.
it might be the way you dressed.
No, I don't think it was anything. Because I remember there was one time that Wes like barged in with everybody, but besides that, he like saved Terry. He helped felicitate the wedding. I thought they were close.
I have no idea. It's been so
it was
long.
less. It was less that that she doesn't like. It wasn't Wes.
Hmm.
I think she didn't like. Who was it she didn't like? Because it wasn't Wes.
Maybe it was
Yeah.
somebody else.
Yeah, because
Who
Wes
was
and
it
her
she
got
didn't
along
like?
great.
No, it wasn't you. Sorry, it was our
Alright.
other famous hobo.
Yes.
Why do we have multiple famous hobos?
We have a hobo who was a minor BBG,
It's fair.
Graylin.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Everyone hated Kraylin.
No, oh yeah, no, you're fine with
Yeah,
her
yeah.
then.
They got along great, actually, Wes and Terry.
Then she'd say, "Tell Wes the first bottle of wine's on him tonight."
You got it, Terry.
That would be my wife. Hi.
He sounds lovely.
And I'm gonna roll deception. You can roll insight.
All right.
And then, 1 second.
that's
Oh
a good-
damn!
Oh,
damn.
you rolled really well. Let's see what I roll then. Yeah, you're good.
So he says that, and Alvin's like, "Thank you." And then High locks eyes with Anselm, and is just like, "No."
Wes is gonna roll too. Oh wow, Wes has no idea.
And you just see her peek her head in. Alvin, 15 minutes, no more. You promised.
Okay, I have 15 minutes and it'll be done.
High turns to Alvin and is like,
That's the mother of that tiny child.
The
Yes.
child's actually bigger than the mother.
"Oh, I know," but he goes,
That makes perfect sense now.
and he just kind of nods because he gets it.
Wes turns. He's like, "Don't let that deceive you. She is a very old and powerful mage."
Yes, she is able to. She's able to cast a level of magic that seldom anyone can.
Like primordial prestidigitation.
Yeah, the most insane presentation.
Yeah, you should meet my other son, the one who threw a rock at Ollie's face. He's
created a
not
lake
my.
Last
He's
time we
not
threw a rock.
my.
Oh yeah.
He's not my blood related child, but he is my son all the same.
Yeah, Wes
But,
will turn and add that tidbit in. Yeah, last time he threw a rock, it created a lake. So don't get on his bad side, High.
Yes, and killed my entire order.
That's right. Oh my god, I forgot that was
Yeah,
serious.
Randavius did kill Cairo's entire order.
Because without that, the flowing water through that made the waterfowl disappear and stopped hiding our
Oh my
the order
god,
home.
I forgot about that. That's so funny.
Yes, and he was part of the help to build the underground part of the city. Because that is under construction right now.
Hi, you guys might get along. He also has parent issues.
Who does?
Randy.
Oh yes, Randy has very. Not with me so much.
Oh no.
Yes, that is. I plan to tell him about his real mother on his next birthday.
Oh. Yeah, we should definitely talk about that another time.
Well, it wasn't. It's not. It's more with the fact that she left here with fire under her ass, thinking that she's going to go to a place very dangerous, and I was not going to let Randy go there and get hurt in her process.
Yeah, that was definitely a smart move.
But yes, so there's. Do you require anything of me for your
Your plans.
your plans?
I don't think
What are
so.
your plans?
I don't even know anymore. Yeah, Ansel said, "No, Alvin, you've been a great help. We were just trying to figure out where Barden was so we could try to get tickets and get into the theater and try to find the rusty shoe."
Under the theater. But if you find his maid's Stydia, you may be able to learn a little bit more. But
Okay.
again, I have to work within the confines of law in my own city. So
All right. Well, I think we'll have to find Stevia, All right.
You can get there at the market square.
And then we'll try to get into the theater. And Wes, I guess, will pop in. Well, if it's a stealth mission, it's been a while, but I could help you guys out.
You
That
can.
is good because we are not stealthy.
No, it's been a while. I mean, I miss the good old days of jumping in and out of shadows and getting into dark places. Oh, this will be fun. Plus, we gotta take care of this bargain threat. I mean, not safe for my people either.
If with everything that's going on, there's a lot of things that are not safe for a lot of people.
That's
But
true.
yes. We'll definitely need to deal with bargain sooner rather than later.
You guys have no idea even what's going on with Party 1 either.
Oh my god, I can't imagine.
Alright. Well, as you heard, I'm not allowed to work anymore today. So, there will be food being served tonight. So if you wish to stay come by for dinner, we will have a good feast for your arrival, Wes.
Alvin!
I
I
just
made the
tell-
bubble bath just the way you like it!
His eyebrow prick up real big. Like, what the fuck is a bubble bath?
You better hurry up, Alvin. You know you don't want to piss her off.
No, I don't. Especially since she's always getting on me about the voice in my head these days.
What?
Oh, you remember that armor I used to wear?
Oh yeah.
Well, it just talks to me these days, and we're actually quite good friends. Nothing to worry about. Please, don't worry.
Oh, you know what they say, make peace with your demons.
Precisely.
Except for bargain.
Who, with me, says Cairo?
Kyro's just like, already have. And I was like, I'll bid you all good farewell and hope to see you later on this evening.
See you later. And someone's just like, thank you, Alvin. We'll see you later. Enjoy your bubble bath.
And the fox will follow Alvin out as well.
Nice.
Going for a more supportive Terry.
Being supportive.
All right. So what time of day is it? Like, should we try to?
Let's see. It's probably like 4 o'clock.
Okay. So I guess Wes will ask. So what was your guys' plan? Are you trying to go now and figure it out and get those tickets, or should we just pop on into the theater? I could just kind of bamf myself in there nowadays.
Probably the best way to do this would be to I don't know, because Alvin did say that we have to go underneath the theater to locate this guy.
All right. Well, should we head there now and then come back for the feast?
I mean, we can. It's probably best that we get a. Well, so I can tell you this: only people with a ticket can get inside. So if you don't have a ticket, you're not allowed entry. If we want to make our way into the building, we'll essentially have to disguise ourselves. Not even disguise as us. We'll have to make ourselves completely hidden.
Oh, okay. I could do that. I can manage that.
Yes, well, you could teleport via shadows, so you could easily get in there.
Yeah.
I could take people into the shadow realm with me. I can turn myself completely invisible once per day.
Me too. Me too.
Is there a smith in this city that we can trust?
Yes,
Yeah.
it would be the dear the yes. Bartholomew
Bartholomew,
the
that's it.
Bold.
If he were to make me claw guards, I believe I could dig into the undercroft of the theater.
That could work.
That's
That
interesting.
could work very much. We can go talk to Bartholomew and see if
Yeah, that must be Tiny Dancer.
yes, we do keep leaving our horses here.
I should go pay her a visit, actually.
But yes, Bartholomew should be able to craft something up. He is very trustworthy, especially due to the fact that I believe it was Alvin and one of the other groups that used to go by the name Chaos and Cupcakes. They,
That was us.
no, we were Blood and
Oh, right, we were Blood and Bubblegum. Oh, shit, I forgot. Wow.
The Chaos and Cupcakes were to clear Bartholomew's name. Why is there cannon
You
fire?
hear an explosion in the distance.
What? What is
Oh,
happening?
that's the college. That's the college.
If you
Somebody-
look, you do in fact see a black plume of smoke coming from the Magic College.
Someone's fucking around with magic again at the college.
Wow, this city really has changed since we first came here.
Yes, it's to the point where changelings are openly walking the streets, and they're used to that. There are undead around here that walk the streets as well.
Huh. It
Tiny,
changes things.
big-eyed dragon children as well, apparently.
You get the feeling that Kai's still not over Ollie.
What is wrong with Ollie?
Nothing is wrong with Ollie, apparently, but how would the fuck would you know if anything was wrong with the dragon child?
I don't know.
You just, as you guys are there, you just see this guy just come walking through the street.
Hello.
He kind of nods his head.
Good at you as well. See? There's just undead that walk the streets.
Huh.
Oh, is that guy undead?
That guy was undead.
No wonder he smelled like rotten meat.
Because he's right.
And you see down the street.
What's happening down the street?
No, he turned back, looked at him, and just kind of yelled at him and shook
Oh.
his hand.
Wait, are they, because this is actually pretty funny. So are the undead, are they just, you know, they're non-verbal, and is that like their own language?
They're able to communicate telepathically, but because all the people that are undead in the city were all raised by the same person.
Oh, okay. So,
In
'cause I was
this
gonna say,
world, that character doesn't conform to. He's a Terry sort of character. He's not a PC level character as he was in the campaign he came from. In this scenario, he's a Terry sort of person, and so they can communicate with each other and they can understand things, but they can't communicate out. They just don't have the
Oh,
thing.
okay.
At least this
'Cause I was
one
gonna
doesn't. Some of them might be able to, but this
Yeah.
particular type of undead did not.
Okay, because with the tongue of sun and moon, I could understand and speak all languages. So if he actually had a language, Wes would know what he was saying.
Yeah, no, it's just telepathic.
Okay. Okay, cool.
I mean, the intent is very obviously, you motherfucker. I heard that.
Wait, did the undead speak Draconic?
No, it didn't speak at all. It thought it, but like it was it turned.
Draconic, 'cause I
It
had
looked
only
at
been
you.
speaking Draconic
Yeah.
since West showed, because he's not
Yeah.
quite sure if he can yet.
Yeah, no, it turned. Oh wait, it can understand Draconic though.
Okay.
It can understand any language as part of its whole. There's a whole lore behind the undead that hasn't really been explored much yet by anybody. Dragonheart knows some of it because of Alvin, and he let this person into the city. But there's even more going on than Alvin knows.
Yes.
Also, I love that now this group speaks primarily Draconic.
Yeah, everybody's Draconic in the street.
Does Wes speak Draconic?
Well, Wes has the tongue of Sun and Moon, so he could understand
Yeah.
everything, and everyone could understand him.
Yep.
So, but before this, he didn't. But now he could just understand everything.
Perfect time for a level.
Yeah, exactly. Partially why I wanted to bring him back.
But if we are to I guess we could infiltrate with what we have on us. The only thing that would be recommended is if Wes, you don't want to cause too many problems for Alvin himself, you may want to come up with a disguise.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I could disguise myself. I have that
Okay.
ability.
Where's Luca when you need him?
Yeah,
we
right.
could also. I mean, we have hit at least the 2-hour mark, so we could also
Yeah, we could.
finish things up and then take your extra potentially 2 people and Luca in with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
It's fine by me.
All right, so maybe we hold off this plan. We enjoy a nice dinner with Alvin, and then we, once Luca could return to us, we could, make sure we get this plan off flawlessly. So Alvin
Yes.
doesn't get in trouble. People don't recognize me or you, Cairo, and we'll be good
Yeah.
to go.
There's a lot of intricacies to what
Yeah.
you're doing because you guys are in the intrigue, so you have to not just worry about smash and grab, because smash and grab might make it harder to do things later.
Yes.
If you minus only one, but even you don't even know if it is. I don't even know if you'll find the demon at the end of this, but the big
At the end of the
demons,
tunnel?
the big demons, there's like 8 of them or something like that.
Oh wow.
Yes.
So and you got to intrigue them out of everywhere they're infiltrating.
Yeah, from what we have figured out, that the demons are trying to take over powerful positions.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You guys have actually gotten several different leads to different cities.
Also, Ansem,
Yes.
we're not spreading any more lies like that because clearly we're causing distress for Alvin.
I mean, I didn't mean to. I tried to help, but it only made things worse. So I will stop talking about Alvin. I think
Because we
that-
keep hearing everyone talk about he has bastard children now. I think things are getting a lot worse for him.
Yeah, I mean, I only said that one thing. I thought it would help. I didn't realize that it would spread so much. So I do feel kind of bad.
Rumors spread like wildfire about a person who's in the hot seat right now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
With great power comes great responsibility.
We also, one thing we should keep
True.
Hmm?
In fact, he used to say that and be like, that's not true. With great power comes doing whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, it's-
Not if you're Alvin. Jeez, Alvin gets rocked a
Well,
lot.
also not if you're a good person. I guess we didn't really know Bargain as much as we thought.
Person.
I understood that he was a demon because I realized that when I met him.
Oh. Well. Guess it was missed on me then.
Well, unfortunately, my father is a rather ancient being, according to himself. And I have no reason to doubt him when it comes to this part of it. But originally, I forget which god it was. Let me look it up real quick. Hold on. But essentially, the goblins at one point in time were not fractured beings. They were rather. They had too much temptation to take over the world, and so Grot decided to sunder them, make them fight each other, and even that was not enough. And so he introduced a new kind of fiend called a Barghest. They're basically goblin werewolves, but they prey on goblins mostly, which is why nobody except goblins really knows what a Barghest is. But occasionally, a Barghest will be born a Warghest instead. And a Warghest is just an uber powerful Barghest, and that is what Bargain was.
Huh.
For centuries, he simply did as he pleased, killing among the powerful and the non-powerful, and having children such as myself, apparently. And he grew to beyond what his original parameters of Warghestry was. Now, He's just a dude, but even should someone as powerful and as wise as Cairo sense what he is, you'd only really sense that he is a normal barghest who's just gotten really good at being a bard, essentially. And a barghest is actually a boon to the non-goblin people, as it helps keep the goblins from ever becoming too powerful. They don't really care to murder and whatnot elsewhere.
Well, I guess it's a good thing we didn't have any goblins with us when we were with Bargain.
I assure you, they would not have survived the entirety of the trip had you had them.
Oh God, he's back.
No, you just hear some pounding and some shuffling coming from the house there, and then you see the door open and this guy go flying out, and it looks like his pants are stained in a pattern, and he's smells like booze, and he's covered in dirt. And he goes, Chuck, and you just hear, "You can't pay, you can't stay." As he goes, can I crap in the wrong layer? That's why.
Yeah.
Open layer. He
Yep,
goes
it's
flying
him.
out and he's thrown to the ground.
High gives Cairo a really weird look.
I'll speak to him in
slammed
Draconic
shut.
State. We've met this one before.
It's this guy again.
That means he's off limits.
Yes.
I guess.
Even though the world would be better without him, but it's best we don't cause more problems. Since if someone like him were to disappear, since he's part of the reason of spreading the rumors, they would think Alvin killed him.
That's true.
As he's groggling, the guy goes, hero. And he kind of fumbles at his side and he pulls out a flask and he unscrews it and drinks a little more. As he's still laying there on the ground, mind you, so it's...
At this point, he may drink himself to death.
And Wes is like, should we help this guy? And Ansem was like, well, last time that I helped him, he was really upset that he wasn't drunk anymore, so... I don't know.
Yeah, because we're all continuing to speak in Draconic. We're gotta, look over, like, it's part of the reason why people think that Alvin's sleeping with everyone's wives right now.
Oh, yeah, I kind of, well, we were disguised, and I was trying to get this guy on our side, and it might have been my fault a little bit, but this guy didn't help. Unless he's just like, oh, interesting. Do we just want to leave this guy, or...
But he lost that fight, so in Orcish, we'd leave him here.
We just leave him.
Or perhaps we'd prop him up in the corner and use him as a toilet for a while.
Answer's like, well,
Since he's not an orc,
we can't just let this guy drink himself to death.
we absolutely can.
We absolutely could.
absolutely could.
Alright, well, let's just prop him
We
up.
could speed that up if we put money in his pocket.
Well, I could just buy more booze. Let's just
Yeah.
prop him up against the wall, sitting up so he doesn't, suffocate if he throws up. So, yeah, so Ansem will go drag him over to the side of to a wall and sit him up.
Oh,
Oh,
And so make a deck save.
yeah. Where's my
God.
one?
It's unfortunate that I'm not the one making the deck save.
Yeah, or Wes.
Well, it's a good thing that High's
Oh yeah,
not.
you jump back out of the way as he just vomits all over.
Oh, well,
Because Cairo has a plus 15 to deck saves.
yeah, Wes is great decks too. Well, Ansem's like, see? What did I say about the throw up? At least he's not dying right now.
Do we really have to let him? Okay, fine.
And it
We
goes,
could just
and
leave him.
And you see him swish a little bit of it around and then spit it out, and then go back and drink some more.
You are. I'm not helping you on this one. You
Uh,
prop him up. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Well, he's propped up already, right? I just propped him up.
Yeah, he's seated against the wall.
Well, I mean, at some point he'll pass out and he can't drink anymore, so I guess it'll be okay. I don't want him yelling at me again for, sobering him up.
Yeah, most likely. Don't want to have that happen again.
Mm-hmm. Nope. So should we get out of here and leave this guy?
Yes.
Yes, and we'll leave it. We'll say you had a lovely day. Then you went back to Alvin's house, who has 2 visitors for some reason to be determined, that he'd love to introduce you to at a lovely family dinner. I'm going to make a dining room table scene. It's going to be great. We're going to have
Great.
turkey.
Nice.
And raw
Excellent.
turkey for high.
I mean, you could just give him a turkey. That would also
Yeah,
work.
it's just a turkey.
Yeah, right, just a turkey.
So thanks everyone for playing. Thanks for watching. 5 loop points all around. And we will see you next week.
His first loop.